For years, coffee farmers in Uganda have been at a disadvantage, not being able to produce sufficient quantities on their plot, relying on middlemen for transport and quality, and not being sure about the prices in the market. Over the past 10 to 15 years, though, some incredible changes have been seen, thanks to farmers organising themselves into groups. Sometimes depot committees, sometimes cooperatives.
When we sell coffee together, we get a higher price. We share ideas within the community, and even when we visit our fellow farmers, we are able to get more ideas, which then we use on our farms. We perform better as a group than as individuals, and we have more enthusiasm for our work.
When we talk about quality, they know what it means by interpreting the quality in terms of cash. They get more cash with good quality. And whenever they compare their prices with the people who do not practice good quality standards, there is a big difference. So they keep on track for that.
The main reason for joining together is to solve problems and to find ways of improving quality and therefore incomes.
When they are united, they will get a better market and even a better education through coming together. When you are alone, there's nothing you can achieve. I encourage them to go ahead, and I think I will be one of those spearheading the formation of groups to improve on our quality, because together we can learn a lot.
But how do you make sure that the organisation of the group is done well? How do you make sure the best practices are introduced? And what needs to be done to get the best quality and price? If the group is run well, there are so many positives, with members wanting to contribute and not let down their fellow farmers.
This group, we are proud of it in our area. We started with 15 members, now we are 45. We still have some who are not part, but those who have joined are getting better each day in their earnings. Even our friends who have not joined the group yet are seeing benefits, and they have started joining us.
All groups need to be run with agreed rules, with a committee to make things run on a day-to-day basis, including a chairman, treasurer and secretary. The committee is elected by the group and are re-elected on a regular basis. Members show commitment by paying fees for the services provided, including training and arranging bulk buying of inputs as well as sales. Targets are set each year for each farm, and results measured against these targets. If the group size becomes too large, subgroups should be established.
I advise the youth, I advise the families to come up into collective, to make up societies, to make up associations, that even people like New Cafe, they can be easier to reach them, because it's very hard for them to reach them individually. But once we make associations, we can sit in one group of 20, 30, then these people are easily able to reach us, and then the information can be able to be disseminated, and then we can improve the quality.
With this group in Mityana in the central area of Uganda, they've decided on 6 main priorities. The first priority for any group is to realize that farming is a business.
As far as members attend seminars in the field farm school, they are mentally changed, and their attitude now is business-like compared to what they were before. They were taking agriculture as a by the way, so it means they could not do without it. But today they are business-like. They have picked on business entrepreneurship.
The group discusses what changes are needed on each plot to increase the quality of the crop. This may include improving techniques such as pruning and stumping, or use of shade trees, ensuring only ripe cherries are picked, only drying off the ground, and ensuring good storage. But how do you find out what improvements are needed on your farm? In Mityana and other parts of Uganda, farmer field schools have been effective.
In the past, there was a problem when people used to harvest raw coffee and just dry it on the ground. But through our group training, we now know better. In the past, I lost my coffee plants and my heart lost hope because all the coffee had died out. When they came and taught us, I tried it out and I have witnessed the difference in the yields.
But working out what needs to be done to improve the plots is only the beginning. By keeping a close check on quality and then processing together, the hard work in the field is not lost. The emphasis has to be on improving quality to get better returns.
When we encourage the women or the women involved during the marketing, they feel coffee is theirs. They share the passion of the coffee. So they take note of taking that quality. Of course, when they taste that price, when they go along with their husbands or the daughters, their parents, they realize, they see physically the dollar that the parent has received or they have received as a family.
By working together and with other farmer groups, it's possible to market quality products and to provide quantities to interest the buyers. For some farmer groups, by delaying a sale, they get better prices.
Others have observed that we who sell coffee in our group earn more from our coffee than those who are forced to sell quickly. This attracts more people to become members of our group.
When you come together as a group, they do not cheat you, unlike those who sell to one buyer and then to the others individuals. It helps us that the coffee is taken in bulk and we receive our cash in bulk.
The farming community now realizes that working together really makes some profits because they have seen this, and we have tried to, as much as we can, to show trust and transparency in our operations. This has helped people to win people's minds back.
At the end of each season, the group looks back at the lessons learned. They realize what has contributed to profits and then work out ways of improving techniques further, making plans and setting targets for each farm for the following season.
My advice to anybody planning to go into coffee production is to look around for friends and form groups. You cannot do coffee production by yourself because you need advice and share problems. You can do that in a group, but not by yourself.
So to sum up, by working in groups, you can gain the advantage of increasing your understanding of coffee production. Advice and inputs are more easily accessed and problems are shared. Better storage facilities means that your coffee does not have to be sold quickly. As a group, you can take advantage when prices are higher. By working together as a group, you can increase the quality of your crop and get better prices, making it a sustainable and worthwhile business.